So I'm Nicky. I work at People Plus at HMP Lincoln, and I've been there for 4 years. Well, just over 4 years now. So, and yeah, it's one of the best jobs I've ever had. Applied for the job. Thought, well, I can tick everything on the job description, and went for the interview and just fell in love with the environment more than anything. It was just so sort of fast-paced, and sort of it was like an environment I've never worked in before. And even though it was a prison, I probably felt safer working in a prison than I did in schools. When you're teaching the men in the prison, they've done all the education and everything like that, so you're giving them a new chance in life. And for some of them, it's like this massive light bulb moment for them. And it's so lovely to see when you suddenly go from somebody who can't read or write to they're leaving and they're quite confident with their reading and writing. And it's such a buzz to get that from them, and it's so rewarding in that sense. I had one particular learner, he was early 30s, never been to education before, always bunked off school when he was little, and always, you know, much rather than play football. And he started coming to English, and we got, he was so embarrassed about that he couldn't read. And he had basic reading skills, but the whole point of, especially when you're doing entry-level English, they have a speaking and listening exam to do. And he was, no, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. I was like, no, come on. And we coached him, and we had one-to-one sessions outside the class, and sort of built his confidence in that way. Well, I don't know what to talk about. And so we chose a topic and we tailored it around him. And he went in, smashed his speaking and listening exam. And the next day he found me in the corridor actually, and he says, Nicky. I says, yes. He says, I had to go back and phone my mum last night, phone my mum and tell her that I've been in education, I've started my English classes, and she's so proud of me. And when you hear a grown man speak like that to me, I was just like, oh, you know, done my job here for the day. It was just so nice. When I had my interview, obviously it was in the prison, and my husband he said to me, if you're going for this job, I want you to ask one question, and are you going to be safe? That's all I want to know. So when it came to the end of the interview and I said, I have one question, am I going to be safe? The two interviews just looked at each other and went, this is probably one of the safest environments you'll be in. Because predominantly in schools, I was always one of the members of staff that would go in and deal with challenging children. So I would de-escalate and team teach. And I said in my interview, I'm team teached, I can do this. And they said, no, if anything kicks off, you just press that buzzer and you walk away, because you'll all of a sudden have the officers here. So that put my mind at rest straight away. Like I say, I've worked there 4 years. I've never felt unsafe in the prison environment. If I've ever been in a tricky situation, which has been very, very rare, the support from obviously the education team and the wider prison is so much, there is so much out there. You have a buzzer right next to you, which you press, and within seconds you have officers there. I've never had to press it. I've just felt at home, to be perfectly honest. I don't even think I work in a prison, other than when my keys are jangling and got to unlock every single gate. But yeah, it's a really nice environment to work in. Do it, you know, it changes your world and teaches you so much. As I say, every day's a school day.